Alright everyone, we're going to start in a different area today in Richmond. We're starting at the little mail center here toward the western side. This is like smack dab in the middle of Richmond on the west side. You can see they've dug right around the pool there. And then this is like a little gathering pavilion. There's been some bigger news in this area that Clarendon Rec Center and what they're going to have there, which we'll be taking a look at soon. You can see the construction over here is just ramped up tremendously now that most of the homes are upright in DeLuna. So a lot of these houses weren't even up last week when we did the video over there. And you have tons of new construction over here. There's not a lot of construction on the area just next to the turnpike, which you can kind of see in the upper right hand corner right now. We will fly over that in a bit. I wanted to get the main bulk of the new construction, which is going up over here, and you can see a lot of it. Now this is the first. These homes are all right next to that first entrance off of Megason, south of Brownwood. So opposite of the Buena Vista Road that's being built across Highway 44 from the Brownwood side into Megason, which kind of comes in between Richmond and St. John's. We'll take a look at that later, and I'll fly that whole thing for you so you kind of know where you're at. We're flying toward Brownwood right now. Brownwood's like directly in the middle of your screen to the top. Megason runs along the right side of this picture up into Brownwood. And then this is the gate that you're going to come in to get to Richmond. The first gate. They do have a second gate toward the southern side. And then this is facing that area which is running to Buena Vista. That other side of the roundabout there is kind of interesting because it's I'm not sure where that's headed yet. So this area here is actually where they were planning to build apartments and then decided against that. And I don't even know that they decided against that or if they got denied, but anyway, no apartment buildings. All homes going in here. This is the Clarendon Rec Center here. We're actually flying over the area where they're going to have the sand volleyball courts and beach tennis, actually. So I was not wrong before when I said that they were going to have tennis on the sand courts, but I don't know what sand or a beach tennis is, I guess. I was thinking like clay when they first announced that, but yeah. In your face, people that told me I was wrong. Anyways, they will have sand volleyball courts and sand tennis or beach tennis and a gathering pavilion, obviously pedestrian paths. They're going to have outdoor exercise equipment here, kind of like just north of the Chitty Chatty Bridge at the Rosen Rec Center, or not the Rosen, the Rohan Rec Center. They have outdoor equipment there, and they're going to have outdoor exercise equipment here. If it's like the other places, it'll be along the path. Some places they have it in one general area too. So they'll also have obviously the bocce ball, corn toss, shuffleboard, all the regular stuff you see at all the other rec centers. This is just going to have that sand courts and beach tennis. You can see the construction here that's really ramped up. Again, you got one of these marshy areas right in the middle. And we will go over that western side as well. I thought there was kind of something interesting on the western area where those houses are out there that I haven't noticed before, but we'll take a look at that in just a little bit as we turn that way. Again, we're going north here. Brownwood's in the upper right hand corner this time, and Megason's on the right to the east. But we're going to take a look at that western area. All the houses on the western, that little finger that I always talk about, all those houses are up. You can see them now, and you see that smoke there. It kind of got me interested to see like if they were clearing another area, but obviously I would assume they would have already done that. That's right along 301, which goes under the turnpike and into DeLuna. You'll get a closer look at it as we come in here, but just to kind of orient you to where we are, that goes 301 runs north and south, and it's on the western side of Richmond and the western side of DeLuna as well. And that truck is on the turnpike. So the turnpike runs on the south side of Richmond, the north side of DeLuna. DeLuna's in the upper left-hand corner there. You can see it. That's the new area of DeLuna. That's the one that we have been doing all the videos on that you've seen lately. And the turnpike runs in between DeLuna and Richmond, like I mentioned. The Water Lily Bridge goes over the turnpike, connecting via golf cart, and then 301 is actually on the right side of where we're looking right now. That runs north and south. So as we turn, we're facing south, and as we turn toward the east here and we fly this direction, you'll actually be able to see what I'm talking about with the Water Lily Bridge and some of these other areas. You'll also be able to see the Richmond pitch and putt, which is coming along. It looks pretty good. A lot of it looks pretty grown in, and it's right next to the Water Lily Bridge, so you cannot miss it if you're taking the golf cart from the north to the south or south to north. St. John's is on the eastern side of Richmond, with the Oklahoma Rec Center on the St. John's side as well, right on the side of Lake Oklahoma. And they did say, they confirmed, and everybody knows it's not a confirmation until it's actually up, but they did say it will be a kayak and canoe launch from Lake Oklahoma. Now this road here on the right between this wall and the turnpike is actually a road that wasn't there before. It wasn't paved, and now it's paved and leads all the way up to the Fortress of Solitude, which is right here in the middle of your screen. That is the individual that would not sell. So now they got a nice paved road leading right in there. It is so crazy to me that that place is right in the middle of the villages. And you see the Richmond pitch and putt here. Looking good. Everything's looking good with that. In the last video that they put out, they were talking about how popular the pitch and putts were. I know I've seen some people on the videos talking about not enough golf courses and recreation in these new areas. But they are adding to some of these as well, because they're putting in tons of golf on the southern side of the turnpike over in the new areas over by Marsh Bend as well. Now we're turned back to the north, and we're going to take a look at that road that is going to, well, it's Buena Vista, and that's going to go 244 across 44. That's for vehicle traffic. It's actually just to the east of the Brownwood Bridge, the one for golf carts only, and you'll see all that pretty quick. They've got it all mapped out, but this is a Sumter County project. This is not a Villages project, so this is probably going to take a little bit longer than it would normally, just because it's a Sumter County, not a Villages. And I would think that if the Villages was doing this, it'd probably be done already. I thought this was kind of interesting. You have a little roundabout here. I don't know if they plan on, or what they plan on doing with this area, or why they needed a roundabout, because if they weren't planning anything, I would have assumed that it would just be a regular curve, but I don't know. I could be wrong. You see another roundabout coming up here. Again, I don't see the point of the roundabout. I would have made it a curve, but regardless, it's there. And you get kind of a really good view here of everything. You have Brownwood Square, the Brownwood Bridge, all the retail obviously in the square. And then this area here is actually going to be retail as well, this big green patch here. Here's a closer look at that. And this is on the eastern side of Megasin, southern side of 44. And then the Brownwood Bridge brings that golf cart path down on the eastern side of that patch. That is retail. They're trying to lease that area out already. They haven't even, you can see they haven't even built the building that's going to be there, but that's what's there. So quite a bit of construction going on over here if you haven't noticed. And like I said, it's only been a week since we've been over here. A lot of changes going in. We will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you do. Comment with any questions and areas that you'd like to see next. And I'll see you in the next one.